Wow, morning, morning, morning. Oh my God. TV, you know, my morning blend. Okay, wow. You know, I've been seeing some stuff on the social media, okay, about the steel pan not being the national instrument of Trinidad and Tobago. That made me laugh because in 1992, I was a drafty at the time, and if anybody remember the case, some people in the US took out a patent in the steel pan and took the Trinidad government to court. And Mr. Pandey, who was the prime minister at the time, uh, took the case up with the government, but they lost because why? The guys in them won the case because they said we weren't patenting the steel pan, we were patenting the process of making the steel pan. Okay, so back then, you know, your boy was first I'm looking for all kind of ideas into anthropology and shit like that. Okay, so I was looking at creativity and poverty and all them kind of stuff, how they create and people create stuff, and I started to look at the steel pan differently. Okay, and a gentleman named Francis Jeffers, he had opened something called Black Inventors and was making a presentation at McLaughlin Center in UFT, and so I wrote him a email at that time, and I showed him that pan is science too. We have all the science, the mechanical engineering, the physics, all this stuff way back then. Because anybody who knows Mr. Jeffers, they can ask Mr. Jeffers that in 19 when he produced his first thing at UFT. Okay, the Black Inventors. Okay, so I've been pursuing that, and one of the things that I noticed later on is that man in 1997, 98, he made a statement during the independence speech and declared the steel pan the national instrument. Okay, but it was never passed in the parliament. It was just a speech, and and everybody believed that, and that was it. Okay, but some people go deeper. Okay, and I went deeper, and I because I should refer a little bit to a little story that an old man named Desmond Jerry told me as a little guy, you know, a young boy growing up. He says, he told us that long time in the early days, Sonny um, Goddard, okay, he was the first member, he formed the first steel band association, and he used to come all about, he used to come Arima, okay, and he tell them that the pan should be the national instrument. And he went to Williams and tell Williams that, and Williams say, nah, 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 nah. Okay? And those days they were putting the symbols together. And they chose to put the three Spanish ship, Nina, Santa Maria, and I know the next one. Anybody know the name? Pinto. Right. Okay, I say they're going to put them instead of the pan as a symbol. Okay, and nowhere in the emblem act did they insert the steel pan until um, I went home in 2015 to the um, ICP, and I went to the Parliament building, and I took out my student card and showed them that I'm a student. I was studying anthropology, and I wanted to research some stuff on the steel pan in the hazard, and I was allowed. And I went in there, and I asked for the document that um, declared the steel pan the national instrument. Okay, and it was not found. And Lincoln Douglas was the Minister of Culture and Education at the time. And because I didn't find it, I thought that would have been there, okay? Um, and the secretary, gave me a little contact, and he said, you got to do something about that. And I had a meeting with, I went to PanRanoid, and I met with Diaz, was the president at the time, and I told him, And in my presentation, when we were coming on stage, I have a picture, a photograph I can show. I don't have it now, but I can show a photograph. When Diaz telling Douglas, that's the guy who says the steel pan is not the national instrument because it does not have an act of parliament to declare it. Okay? And now, I'm seeing in the media, everybody, they're jumping on that, you know. But my good friend and brother Salah, he knows the story from a long time. Francis Jeffers, he knows the story from a long time. Okay? I'm not trumping my own horn, but I'm really, really, really proud that today people are seeing exactly what is missing. Okay? Because if we had declared the steel pan the national instrument, those guys in 1992 would not have been able to get the patent on pan. There's a big company in, I wouldn't say what, so and so country, making millions on pan. Okay, bro? I had to say that. This is my lockdown kind of thing, something. Thank you.